Ooh, hello, hello. Happy day, happy day. If you're a YouTube VOD watcher, I love you and you are my favorite person ever. Day 4, going back to Solstheim. Oh. I just made a really good burger, so I'm a little bit full, but not too full. I feel good. I feel satisfied. The day is Saturday, 11/19/2022. Thanksgiving is in a few days. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, who will blame me? How are you? Happy Saturday. You are here. You got here before the notification. That's impressive. Zelzaz is an amazing companion mod. I've never heard of it. Is it, oh, I guess I have time before the notification even goes out. I can look it up. Zelzaz. Skyrim. Type it in. It looks like it came out not too long ago. Original upload February 2022. So it came out this year, which I feel like in mod years is relatively new. Beyond Broom is awesome. Beyond Broom is a lot of fun. Golden Ear Cashmere. Cashmere. Did I pronounce that right? Is it Casimir or Cashmere? I appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. There goes the notification. That one took a while. Sometimes the notification takes a long ass time to go out. And I don't know why. A prime sub before their first message in chat. Wow, thank you. Very much appreciated. Hello, Tile. Everyone say, if you are on the stream right now, say hello to the YouTube VOD channel. Say hi to the VOD watchers. If anybody does watch this VOD and gets all the way to this point. Sir.
Finally catching a stream live. It's been ages.
Nerd Girl, good to see you again. Thank you for the prime. Congratulations on 3 months. So, I don't know if you guys were here on the stream yesterday, but anybody who was here on the stream, we did a prediction to see how long I would survive, because we're doing the region lock we're doing is Permadeath, and I told people over under 10.5 days I survive in Solstheim. So all the answers are locked in. 60% of people said over, 40% said under, so that I'll die before we hit 10.5 days. I haven't chosen the outcome yet. Yeah, that's the right word. So nobody can submit again, but I haven't, picked a winner yet. I don't have to yet. But it's good to see everybody. Happy Saturday. If you haven't seen any of this, we are on our 3rd character, Legendary Survival Permadeath on the island of Solstheim. It's been very grindy. Yesterday was really grindy, but we did start to clear out and make a good path for ourselves that was kind of safe. We're starting to really learn where enemies are spawning, where the real dangers lie. And I'm having a really good time with it. Dr. Happy Hour, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much. So One other caveat. I don't know how long this character is going to live.
Thank you, kind sir.
Skid, again, another prime. Thank you. You guys are all so kind. So when this character dies, no matter what happens to Turkey Stick, we're either going to beat the DLC, and I'm going to have a fuck ton of footage and have to make one video on it, or this character is going to die, and we're going to take a complete break from Solstheim. And I'm going to make a video on the experience so far with a follow-up of beating it. That's the plan. So this character, if they die 10 minutes from now, I'm cutting it off. We're done. We're done with Solstheim for a little bit. So the stakes are a little bit high. If you were on the stream yesterday, I think I screamed out loud 4 or 5 times. I got jump scared quite a bit. Yes, the Gamba is still up. I haven't chosen a winner. Nobody can submit anymore. All the answers are locked in, but if you are on team over or under, you can flex your little orb. All right, let's do another recap of where we're at with everything. We've got an enchanted elven bow. We've gotten our enchanting kind of high. I'm low on arrows, so I think first order of business is to re-up on steel arrows. Running low on arrows. My armor's pretty weak. All of my defensive stats are super weak, which is not good. I think I'd like to find fortify light armor, fortify heavy armor in the future. But let's take one more look at our skills. Destruction has not advanced at all. Conjuration is getting up there. We're at 38. Conjuration is a big one for this build. Speech is speech. Sneak is the only skill where we've kind of cheesed leveling it up. But I think we've kept it reasonable. That's another thing with this run. I'm trying not to do a ton of cheese. I want it to be somewhat natural, right? I don't want to totally break the game. Enchanting, we've gotten up to 44. We've done pretty good with it. But our main combat abilities are archery and conjuration. Those are the two. Conjuration's done a great job of keeping us alive because we can get a nice little distraction thrown out there, and it keeps us, you know, from dying.
I got those special quizzes.
So yeah, I need to get steel ingots.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Lust hunting bow, hide armor of minor health. It's only 688. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna take the enchantment from it. 16 steel ingots. That's almost all my money, but I'm gonna buy it. Work this bussy. Thank you for the tier 1. Stop having funny names. I'm the only one that can make jokes. It's my stream. Thank you very much for the tier 1.
That's the end of it. Understand?
I mean, there's always a little bit of cheese involved, but really not a lot. I do feel like an idiot for just spending all of my money. I think the main thing we're really going for right now is we want to capture souls, but obviously capturing souls because enemies are still a little bit tanky is a grind and it's tough.
Care for anything from my stand today?
But so far so good.
Disgusting. I'd rather eat cheese than sit.
Did I get the house already? I don't have the house, but I can use the house.
You're here. I'll get the coin. I promise. If you want that beautiful wife of yours to stay that way, you better.
I did invest in stamina. I think I put like 20 points in it, and the backpack gives me another 20. I invested. Alex, how do I get the house? I assume there's a quest involved, but how difficult is the quest? Oh, you know what? I bet I have to talk to the people that are in the house in order to get the quest. I'm gonna have to level up blacksmithing too because I want to be able to make the best arrows I can eventually.
Listen, you found one of the best.
Can't get blood from a stone.
Okay, so that made 300 arrows. All right, 30 pounds of arrows. I'm confident enough I can get rid of the iron arrows.
Modin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard at your service.
That isn't my problem. I was told
The bridge by the south. How you doing, Kevin Mad?
You lost?
There's a lot of Kevins. No, Zeppy, we did not break into his basement. If you remember the first Solstheim video, that was a big point of that video, was breaking into his basement and basket glitching through the wall. But we have not done that yet. I don't think I want to. I think that's a little bit, cheese. Okay, Fortify Health is a fantastic enchantment for us to have. Can I throw it on gauntlets?
I've seen the way you look at her.
Just, I mean, like, why? Why can it not go on? What can it go on?
Dearest, what I do on my own time.
Nothing that I own. Can't go on boots, can't go on gauntlets, so it's gonna be an amulet or body armor. I'll try and get it on my body armor. I'm not trespassing. These people don't mind me here. Hello, see?
My husband Bendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Okay, if anything, that's an invite to hang out with them.
Always glad to help, Samuel. What can I do?
All right, we gotta go get some money. Glad we were able to finally buy steel ingots, though. I think when we hit level 15, the blacksmith must have stocked up on steel ingots. Go south of Raven Rock. All right. I'll see if we can get the house, because storing materials in the house would be nice. I'd like to get some property. Sorry about my hiccups. We're all Kevin. Everyone's Kevin. Everyone in my chat is Kevin. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I don't want to get too crazy. All right, raise your hand if you are Kevin. Also, let me double check that we are day 7. Days past 7. Yes, we're on day 8. Little trap door. Old Adius farm cellar. That looks like Creation Club. Yep. You got it, Lily. That's my name reveal. I am Kevin. My name is Kevin. Sorry to disappoint all the Kevins out there, but I am also one of you. No. Nah, maybe someday. I wonder if the bandits respawn here. It'd be nice if they did, because they're not too tough. I almost just tried to use VATS. Your name is Devin? No. It's fraudulent. Oh my gosh, another burnt Spriggan. I'm getting really tired of all the burnt Spriggans. They're not terrible XP, but they are very annoying. Look how much health these guys have. Look at that. That's a sneak attack. Yesterday's stream was a lot of trying to get rid of burnt Spriggans on the map. They do a lot of damage. They move very fast. Luckily, they don't melt us as quickly as our last character because we have so many fire resistances built in. But they'll even be able to take out our Atronak that quickly. Get some separation here. Ooh, loot chest. Wait. Usually loot chests get jumped by enemies. Also, I think I've found that chest before. I like this rhythm worn though. This is good XP. I want to get archery to level 60. There's a few perks I can get at 60 that'll be nice. 52. I'll use all 300 arrows on this Spriggan. Like I said, bit of a grind, but we are slowly getting more powerful. Okay, okay, well, I'm not getting more accurate. My shots still miss a bunch. All right, I need to start working back to town. I'm out of magic. I don't think I can capture its soul. I think the Spriggan is a greater, I think is what it would fill. What comes after common soul gems? Good start. Guards, please do your jobs. Thank you. Thank you, officers. Now let's see how powerful the Burnt Spriggan is. Can it take out a guard? Especially when this thing goes down and it just starts exploding. Okay, you guys are allowed to attack it too, you know. They're not even trying. I need to get out of there before it explodes. Okay, they might actually kill this guard. That's not bad if they do. Finish her! Oh, did it really go inside? What? I'm not going in there. That's too dangerous. What the fuck? What? It really just chased the guard indoors. Look at this guard. He's showing up like, ugh, I can't wait to go to bed. He's gonna walk in there and just get jumped. I've never seen a creature run away like that. I mean, maybe they'll come back out. All I know is that I'm gonna avoid going in there. It's so tempting, though. It is really tempting. Hello?
Stand aside, Outlander.
You didn't see anything come through this way, did you? This is scary. Wait a minute, it's one hallway. We've been bamboozled. You're the only guard in here. Surely you took care of it. Nothing else.
Just remember who's in charge around here.
Obviously not you. You missed the one intruder that just came in.
At a taste,
Yeah, maybe it did get arrested. Maybe the guard took care of it. Threw it in the slammer. All right, regardless, I guess that's one Spriggan not there that was. I'll take that as a victory. At least we got archery to level up. I gotta be close to another level. Yeah, we're almost at 53. That's a bummer, though. I need gold. Which means I need to capture some souls. We already took out the 2 ash spawns over at this house, so let's see if we missed any loot here. I don't think we did. We've cleared out a lot of enemies in No Man's Land so far, which No Man's Land, if you don't remember, is basically this area. We've taken out a lot. Ah, that's right. There is a basement to this house. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked if I go down here. I don't think I've been down here.
Listen to this one. My nights have been impossible to bear without you. I beg of you, please depart.
I don't like this. This is very close quarters.
Solitude at once.
No more. What a fool.
Do you think he's
Okay, we can pretty much take out that Reaver.
one we left?
So also let Flame Atronak tank a little bit. Reaver Thug? Not too OP. I just have to...
Lucky!
Fuck, how do I miss that? I gotta be prepared to call in a new one. We just have to keep him pinned right here. Replace it, keep up the flame wall.
That's it?
Am I recoiling by hitting his shield? There we go. Anyone else? Anyone else? Hide armor, leather boots. Letter. Hrolduf, light and strength. I feel your words are not your own, and I worry dearly for your health. I beg of you, please depart that blasted isle and return to solitude at once. My nights have been almost impossible to bear without you. To lose you would be the death of me. My love, if you do not return soon, I will come for you. Bjornulfur. That's a weird, strange way to spell. Bjornulfur. Bjornulfur. Fresh food, love it. Rodolph's journal. I've arrived in Solstheim, blah, blah, blah. I want to say that there is a quest down here. Dwarven helmet, I'll absolutely take that. Okay, hello. Hello, hello. I totally saw that on my own and didn't need chat to tell me about it. Definitely. Okay, all right. I'm nervous. I'm really, really nervous to go down into a place like this. Oh, it's a Dwemer facility? Fuck that. There's no way I'm a high enough level. There's gonna be traps. There's gonna be... Oh, this run. If this run ends with a trap, I'll cry. Oh, there's Bjarnolfur. Robes of Conjuration. I like that. Bjorn, do not come to this place. I have not much self left. The earth will take us both. B. Let me just poke in. I think this can be broken down. Yeah, it's an ingot. I don't want to go too far. I'm already getting sketched out. We'll come back later. I'll come back with more confidence. Ooh, just being in there gave me the heebie-jeebies. He spilled ketchup all over his note. Oh. That's a bummer. We got some good loot, though. Back on top. Oh, I made a burger for lunch, and my face is all greasy. I need to go wipe my face off. There's nothing in the room, so it was all the loot that I already got. Which, in all fairness, was pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. They spawned back. Hey, easy now. I need the guards to come out and tank for me. This is exactly what we need. We need this spawn. It's good loot. We can capture all their souls. Sorry, officer. Sorry, I'm on your side. All right, that was intense. I got a little too close for comfort there. One's down. Try and finish him off, get the soul. Come on, lads, hurry up. All right, there's so many ash piles. I need to make sure that I loot the right ones. How am I over encumbered? What the hell did I pick up? Okay, I picked up a lot. I am carrying a little bit too much. Three common soul gems. All filled up.
If you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone for over 100 years.
That was a successful run. Bertillo, how are you? The VOD for Region Locked Windhelm? It should be on Diet Joov. It should be on the second channel.
Want to buy everything I've got on display, really?
Although I think I accidentally deleted one of those streams. I think I did.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
You know what? I got an idea. What if I talk to him?
Glover Mallory's there. Take a look.
What have you got for sale? What if I buy? Does he have gold? Ah, he doesn't have gold. I was gonna try and make some jewelry. Jewelry gives pretty good smithing XP, and it's valuable when you enchant it.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Yeah, I don't know what I would call a third channel. I would like to do a third channel at some point next year. But I don't know. Novice robes of conjuration. Yes. Novice hood? Don't I? What hood am I wearing right now? Apprentice hood. Oh, I'm wearing an even better hood.
If everything goes well, we won't have to stay here much longer.
What am I supposed to do until then?
Why are boots so hard to enchant?
I don't know. Look for someone else to hop into bed with, perhaps.
208. That's not going to make us much. Circle. Yeah, we want to enchant the most valuable stuff. Except for the glasses. It'd be cheating if I did the glasses. Orcish bow? There we go. Couple more levels. I'd still like to get enchanting. I think enchanting is probably going to be our saving grace. We're going to have to get it really high. Have I considered Rivet City? I've gotten a lot of suggestions for Rivet City. I don't think Rivet City would be enough. Rivet City is really lame. If you just like stick to it, but I think I want to do pretty soon here. I have it on my list.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way.
I'm talking to my chat mo girl,
fine.
if you don't mind. Shit, what is it called? Point Lookout. I'd like to do Point Lookout, which you know, would be mostly just doing Point Lookout at level 1. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. We want to sell the Dwarven helmet. Actually, we're just going to sell everything.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Damn. Damn.
If you're looking for any
Damn.
exotic ingredients, just ask.
Hey, we got one.
Have what you need.
All right, resist fire. I actually made a potion. How am I going to level up my smithing skill? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. But I probably should start trying to level it up soon. It's tough because I can't sleep and try to fast forward and refresh the inventory of the vendors all that much, because if we sleep, we'll get teleported. Then we'll have to run all the way back to town. Oh, I'm peckish. Oh, I need a little snack. I just ate a shit ton of apples. Let's go get our level up.
You got a problem, you talk to him.
Get our level up, see if we teleport.
Welcome to the wretched... Are you joking? You just rented a room.
Okay, that's usually how that goes. I think I'm gonna teleport. I got a feeling. Stamina, health. Go Magicka. I feel like I could use more magic. I'm gonna take it. Save the perk for now. No teleport. Take that as a victory.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Go grab Azadal armor. You guys know it's not that simple, right? I can't just like go out and flippantly complete one of the harder dungeons of the entire DLC. I'll get wrecked. That is not an option currently. It is very good.
Rock traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown food?
All the way to level 16. Let's take one more trip out. See if we can get more archery XP. I need to keep grinding archery. The boots are given on the first stage, but I don't want to rush into it. Because if I get to the point, if I rush it and go into that quest and I die right away, even if the first stage isn't that bad, I'd rather it be a joke than, you know, potentially ruin the entire run because I got impatient. We're at a good pace. I'm very attached to this character.
Worth every scepter.
We already agreed for Joov 0 to be the name of the third channel. You're right. I do like 0. All right, I'm kind of in uncharted territory right now. I haven't really gone to this part of the map much. What fort is this? It looks like it's just a tower. Hopefully it's just Reavers. The more Reavers we can encounter, the better, as long as it's not a Reaver Lord. Thugs are pretty tough. They're a little tanky, but not as bad as the Lord. That's weird. The map marker's right there, but the tower's right here. Might be a second entrance. Plus, there's another Heartstone up here. All right, looks like there's no way into the tower that way. I hear something. I hear footsteps. It's under me. Ash spawn. Looks like it's just one. All right, let's create some distance. I got a good angle over here. Oh, he's not moving. If you think this is slow, and if you think he's tanky now, you should have seen him at the beginning. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel? I've never played it before. I'd love to give it a try. Eventually, one of these days. Oh, damn. I thought we had him fooled. Oh, fuck, there's a second one. That's not good. I can't deal with two. I can't deal with two, especially the ones that don't use a sword. Come on, we almost have this one. Come on, fire mommy. Ah, damn it. You almost had him. Woo! Close for comfort. Don't like that. All right, he's down. Fuck. Come on, keep him occupied. Yes. Yes. It's working. My plan is working. It's all coming together. Don't run away. Get up in there. I just need to make sure I don't get flanked. My biggest fear is being too locked into shooting one target that I get flanked in one shot. Gotta hit 54 soon. Can't see him. The hell? What am I shooting at here? I need a target. That's how we do it. Well, I'm in one-shot territory, I think, if... It depends on the enemy that attacks me. Where'd that last one go? I need to loot him. Completely lost where he died. He followed us out here. Da-da-da. I want to say he died in this area. I want to say he died somewhere up here. There's that one. The other one I ran away to create some separation. Right here. Yeah, he died here. Okay. This is why I have to find him. Gold ore, ruby, spawn ash. I get some of my arrows back. Careful. Nice and slow now. You know what skill I'm going to take? Just because I don't know what perk to grab right now, we're going to go into the sneak skill tree. I prepared for this. I'm going to take Lightfoot. At least I won't trigger pressure plates. Looks blocked off. Like we can't access that path. Very strange. All right, let's hit the Mushroom Kingdom. I only have 750 gold. I thought I had more. All right, maybe we won't go to the Mushroom Kingdom yet. I'd like to buy more enchanting training. Can you have my liver? I'm not, I don't know if you want my liver. I drank too much in college. That was close. I don't know what just hit me. I think it was a burnt Spriggan. Has to be. But look at all the damage it did just on one little flame attack. That's with my health buffed up like crazy. Another Aya Shopper. Fuck. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit here. Wow, look at that. This was a bad idea. Just like that. Just like that, I get jumped. Now I'm really tweaking. I hear the flag flapping right next to me and I start freaking out. No. Oh, I can hear its legs. Ah! Gross. Back off. What was the enemy that set me on fire, though? Something over here was casting flames. Like, I mean, right behind me, and that's why I worry about getting flanked. That's what happens. Are you friendly? Okay, you're mine. I was thinking that was a hostile Atronek. A little too close for comfort there. I'm going home. But we did get some good, what we get? 3 soul gems. We got some loot that we can sell, of course. We didn't die. That's always a plus. Why did that trap reset? Let's run back home and ring in day 8. Technically 9. What are you? Who are you? Hey.
I am waiting for a good death. Fight well.
I'm not even gonna mess with it. I feel like that guy would kick my ass. If he did that, if he took out these 2 saber cats, I don't want any of it. Also, if there are saber cats in this DLC, that's what's gonna end my life. A saber cat, 1,000,000% ends it for me. You can't outrun them. They're gonna get hits in on you. I mean, my best bet would be to just throw up an Atronek, pray that it aggroes, and I don't die in 1 hit. Am I collecting East Empire pendants? Yes, absolutely. Is there another group of these guys out here? I think they're getting attacked again by the ash spawn. I need to hurry up if they are. Oh my god, they are. I gotta get out there. I gotta soul trap them. Go, 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 go. We need this. Clear the way, troops. I'm more important. My goals are more. my goals are more important than yours. Is it twice a day? At this point, I think I've killed maybe 30 or 40 ash spawns in this one spot. It's really carrying the run. I think it was, no, it wasn't right there. Was it right here? Shit, which one was it? Which one was it? Ah! It's hard to keep track. Three more. On top of the 2 we just got. And then the 1. I think that's lesser. There we go. Found it. Woo! Woo! Good start. Very good start to this stream. Yeah, North Solstheim is where I'm really afraid to go. There's werebears? Why do I not remember werebears being in this?
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of ebony left in the mines.
No one is taking the boar threat seriously. No one's taking the ash spawn threat seriously.
Welcome to the wretched next corner.
Shame on you.
Home of the finest suit jammer that will ever grace the land.
What? I gotta pay rent again? Come on, man. I thought we were cool.
Welcome to the wretched net shop. Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Good 8 hours rest. Give it up for day 8.
Let me know if there's anything else.
We're teleporting. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Don't want to get attacked.
The world will cease to be.
Fuck off, Mirak. I don't want to join your cult. All right? Why do you have to put it in places that are chilly? Why can't you build your cult towers in, like, build them in a warm climate? We should be all right, though. We've spawned at this one a few times, and it's not that bad.
Have forgotten.
This is the first time we've actually gotten cold. The north section of this map is going to be absolutely insane if we get there. We're going to have to deal with the weather. The enemies are tougher. Everything up there is going to suck. So if I'm going to venture up north, I probably need to have my enchanting at level 100. And my archery. And my conjuration, to be honest. I probably need a lot of skills at 100. Probably also need a lot of potions. All right, we spawned over here. Oh, that sucks. I was going to wake up in Raven Rock and I was going to go right back to the vendor. I have a ton of shit that I need to sell. All right, Mirak. See, this is Mirak's ultimate ability. He just appears on my screen as subtitles until I reload my save. Thanks, Mirak. Probably shouldn't be wasting my stamina. No more sprinting. Only jogging. We move quick enough anyway, right? Mirak, first of his name, creator of the annoyance. My whole chat's just gonna turn into the Mirak cult. Start repeating everything that he says.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way.
See for yourself.
I like how he says he'll only give me that warning one time, when in fact he's given me that warning probably 15 times already.
If you need any
Ooh, I shouldn't have sold.
you know where to find me.
I should not have sold the saber cat pelts. That was a dumb idea. You have any cowhide?
I'd be on the everything I've got on display, really.
No cowhide. Damn, that's a bummer. Silver ore. I can make some jewelry.
Need any supplies?
I think I have a silver ingot. Let's see if he has silver ore.
Either you're here to looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Damn it, no silver ore. Get off the forge. Wait a minute. Ebony ring? Yes. Since when can I make that? Why do I have the ability to make an ebony ring?
Steel, dwarven, ebony.
Absolutely. At the enchanting table again, this thing will sell for a pretty penny. And it makes 2? Oh, I shouldn't have done Fortify Health. It's not worth as much. Fortify Destruction's worth more. No, why did I do that? Still, we'll make some money back. Oh, Ebony Ring is with Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Is that technically cheating?
Either you're here, the finest weapons.
If anything, it's like as minimal cheating as possible, all right? I don't want to hear about it.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem?
Want to
You
buy
talk to him.
just what you see here.
Still don't make as much for selling that stuff as, you know, just bringing him back a pendant. Is there a reward for finding all of the pendants?
If you need any supplies, you know
I assume there's a lot on the north side of the map, so I'm not
Give
going to
you
find
this
those
warning
anytime.
only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Apology video. My favorite suggestions are the, no, I don't want to make iron ingots. Ugh. It's a waste of ore if I make iron ingots.
Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it. A lot of folks around here look to strangers for help. I hope you won't disappoint them.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. There's only one thing.
All right, back to the grind. What do we have for cash? 14, 13. I'd like another 700. Aw, rest in peace, man. I just want to mark that cave off my map. I don't want to go in there yet. I know that's where the, what's the, Creation Club quest? I don't know what it's called, but that's where it starts. You jump down there's a very long tube that you jump down. And I feel like on survival mode, it might kill me. Or at least I'm afraid it will. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, we got a camp here. We got ore veins. I'm gonna go take that pickaxe so we can start mining. If I remember it properly, though, this little run of the map is gonna be dangerous. I don't want to go too deep. There's a little inn up there. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. No, it's not the East Empire strongbox. Just a basic one. I needed East Empire. All right. Cash is cash. Guess I can sleep here too if I need. An emerald geode. Corundum? That's gold. Gold's not bad either. I assume there's at least one person in chat that just learned now that you can hit the ores to get the stuff to get them. Oh, there it is. Yep, someone learned. Let's just be safe. Let's get our little buddy out. This is our first time going into kind of cold weather. Abandoned lodge. Why has it got to be abandoned? Why can't it be a nice, humble lodge that doesn't have bear traps? Plenty of food, plenty of salt. Requires key. I don't have it. I'm not sure how much further into the snow I want to go. I'm not prepared for snow enemies and snow combat. You guys saw how much damage I took right when the enemy was dealing fire. Multiply that by like 5 if they're doing frost damage. You can dual wield power attacks with elemental fury for super fast mining. That's funny. They should have that in RuneScape. I'd probably play it more. It's not a bad idea to try and pull out a few more ash spawn from the big fort down here. Pull them out, capture some more souls. I just got a bunch of emeralds we can sell. I'm kind of running low, though, on surface level loot that I can take. I should make some healing potions. I should be more focused on alchemy. If this run ends and we die, the next one is going to be more focused on alchemy. Because the second I start taking damage, I can pop this up and chug healing potions. Quick menu is a bit faster than going into this menu. I feel like when you go into this menu, you lose about 0.1, 0.2 seconds compared to going quick menu favorites. I've been back here so many times. I've never been able to just bring one of them out, single it out, and capture its soul. So here's to not fucking it up again. There's one. Really, dude? Really? I thought we were cool. I thought you were cool. Ah! Come on, get down here. There's a lot that are going to come out of the ground. I don't want to trigger their spawn. Oh, great. Now he shows up. Damn it. Ah, there's number 2. Welcome to the party. Shit. Whenever there's 2, they're too quick. They take out my Atronak a little bit too quickly. We're almost at the point, though, where this would be pretty standard and I'd be able to take them out fast.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
What? What does that mean? I'm stuck! Oh, right. Oh, great. Now there's 4. I mean, fellas, I like the XP, but I can't be, okay, I can't be taking on that many at one time. They're gonna run around the outside. Here they come. Look at them all go. Look at them waddle. The battalion of waddling rockmen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture any souls. If I get too close to that and take 1 or 2 melee hits, I'm fucked. Look how quick the Atronak went down. I can't keep track of which one has lowest health either. I just have to go for the archery XP. Oh, that was quick! Boys, gentlemen! You gotta give me a fighting chance here. I need more distance. Some height, take the high ground on them. Come on. A couple of them are kind of low health. They take a lot of passive damage just by meleeing the Atronak. Uh-oh, that's a direct hit. Ooh, that's way more damage than I want to take. I think I just proved to myself that I need to invest in alchemy. I have to. I just shot my friend 3 times. I'm not letting this end here. I'm not gonna get greedy and let it end here. I'd be so pissed off at myself. This one's low. Can I just have a grenade? Can I please? I would love a grenade. like an actual M67 hand grenade. We just launched one out there. Why is it always got to be the tanky one that runs up first? This one is so close to dead. Come on, jump, you fucking moron. Out of magic. That's my last round of it. So I gotta make sure if my Atronek does go down, or when it goes down, I can't be too close to him. There we go, that one's down. I'm going for it. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to afford it. No, I can't. Cancel. Abort, abort, abort. I can't afford the soul trap. Oh, but I should be going for the kill. I'm so mad. They're so close to being dead. Ah! I could just bring them back to town. I'm already back here. Fuck off. It's a bombardment. I'm actually getting hit with artillery strikes. Gotta watch this one to my left. Yeah, this one's aggroed on me. I'd really appreciate it if you weren't, douchebag. Wait, the old orc. The old orc is coming to assist. I knew I kept him alive for a reason. He said he wanted an honorable death. Look at that ash spawn at full health. Here we go. Now we got something going here, fellas. I gotta move. That was close. See that one almost flanked me? Come on, at least just capture one soul. We've got one so low on health. Fuck you! God damn it! Get the fuck out of the way! I'm sorry. Fuck! That one was, it was on its knees, it was in fetal position, it was ready to go, it was ready to die. And that ass, he just stepped in front and had to take the arrow for his friend. I want that soul! I did all I could before bringing them all the way back to town. I tried, I really did. I wanted it. Come on, don't get cold feet now. Get down here and face me. And 15 other people, like men. Oh, really? Oh, you're gonna sit there and wait for me? That's the way we're playing this game now? Nah, get down here. Come on. Woo! Woo! Come on, motherfuckers! Citizens of Raven Rock, charge! Yo, what are you doing? Why are you cowering? Everyone, get up there. Fight. Oh, this asshole over here. Stay down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. How is he not dead? Got it. All right, we got one soul out of it, so I'm at least satisfied, sort of. No soul gem large enough. I must be out of soul gems. We're alive. We made it. We made it. We're alive. They're all dead. I'm a little disappointed, though. I mean, good loot, of course. Am I really out of soul gems now? Oh, I am. I'm out. I'm out of common soul gems. Now it's going to be really hard to find them. All right, let's get our money. Wait an hour. Let everyone return. Get back to their day. Did they make? They made it out, right? Oh, don't ever scare me like that again. Get back to your shop.
Want to buy any? I'd be on the first ship off.
You scared the hell out of me, Fethis. Go back to work. Jabbo, how are you? Good to see you. How was your stream? Sorry, chat. I had to basically ignore you guys completely that whole time. I was really locked in.
Welcome to Raven Rock.
That was risky. That was a good battle. Nice little back and forth the whole time. There were a few moments there where I was pretty close to getting surrounded.
Traveler, could I interest you in any fine grown foods?
Want to buy? See for yourself.
But off that whole trip, we got 2 amethyst, 3 emeralds. Whoa, for 221 each? He's almost out of money. We're gonna run him out of business. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I don't think I need any of this like moonstone and stuff like that, but I'm going to hold on to it.
If you need any supplies, you know where to.
No, we don't like iron ingots. I gotta stop making iron ingots. I'm crippling myself by doing it. Gold emerald ring is 700. I can make 2. Oh, yes, absolutely. Gonna throw my enchantments on there. Take the cash. That's what I like to see.
Don't sell gems. Craft them into jewelry for a lot more money.
What can I do for you, friend?
Deoxys. Thank you. Thank you for the 500 bits. You must have been sending that right as I did it. So make the gold emerald ring. Fortified destruction is the most valuable enchantment we have. That only brings it to 901. That seems a little... I can make 2 of them. Oh, this one's worth less. What the hell? No, it's all good, Deoxys. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Damn. I've used all the soul gems in... all the soul gems we've found. But... I mean, we've got our enchanting now upwards of 50. Well past 50. We hit level 17 already. Alright, not well past 50. It's only a 51. I should have gone with skill. Yeah, I want to get skill enchantments because I want fortify armor.
If you want to level combat skills, could you get your hands on a black book? Because it would be safe from death in there.
I know I know we could do the Blood Skull Blade quest, which I think gets you a black book. But at the same time, how dangerous is that going to be? You know, I mean, what are my odds of surviving in there? I feel like they're pretty low right now. I gotta get to tomorrow.
Prospecting for ebony?
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him. Welcome to the Retching Net's Corner Club. We have all sorts of authentic...
Get off the cooking pot. My food is more important. That's too satisfying. When I have the exact amount of salt piles I need to cook all my food. That's like a week's worth of food we just made. Row, why sad?
Welcome to the wretch. Are you joking? You just rented a room for me.
All right, a little bit quick here, because I want to get to the next day. But give it up for day 9. It looks like all of our Oberbetters might be doing okay. 1 second, I have to check in on the... I have to check in on my Iowa Hawkeyes, as they're playing football right now currently. And my dad's texting me about it. Oh, it's 3-0 Hawks. Go Hawks. Health, stamina, a lot of... Okay, all right, chat. I'll let chat choose this one. Given all of our buffs that we have right now, we have 140 stamina, 235 health, and 160 magicka. I'll let you guys all choose it. If I can... Come over here, da-da-da. Because I think people are going to be relatively torn. I mean, think about it. Was stamina a big issue in that battle we just had? That was a huge battle with a lot of enemies that I was able to manage quite well. Somebody asked what build we're going for. Our build right now is a combination of conjuration and archery. Magic equals health and more. Yeah, true. Health also just equals health. Does health up your carry weight? I really think any of them are going to help us. Okay, I thought somebody was... Oh, stamina is carry weight. Okay, I guess I didn't take that into account. And carry weight is nice because of the amount of trips that we have to make. Am I based in Iowa? Yes, I am. I'm an Iowan. Which stat will chat choose? 3 options exist. 1 blue, 1 red, 1 green. Which color? Which shall they choose? This is important. You are right, L. Jones. Have I been to the American Picker store? I actually have. Which is it? It looks like Magicka is gonna take it. With 44% of the vote, Magicka wins. Stamina in second. Stamina was close. Okay. All right, so I took Magicka. We'll take it. 170. Yeah, I guess running out of Magicka was pretty crucial in that fight. So I don't hate that pick. I would have picked Stamina last, though. If it was me, I probably would have picked Health, but I like Magicka. We got to get to 60. I need the next rank of critical shot and bow damage. Recover twice as many arrows from dead bodies. Not terrible. Move faster with the drawn bow. Okay, we have to get to 60. I need about 4 more levels and they all have to go into archery. Hey, we didn't teleport either. Consider that a win. Oh, damn it, it's too early. Come on. I need to make money off of you.
I'd be on the... See for yourself.
Gold emerald ring, 300 for each. I still have an emerald, but I'm going to hold on to it to hopefully make a golden ring later.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
2,354.
Glover Mallory's looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Silver ore. Ebony ore. Oh, wait, I'm selling. I thought I was buying. Corundum ore. And iron ore. I can make
Bring your
steel.
weapons and armor to me. I'll fix.
No.
Right.
Modin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
If you're looking for supplies, talk to them.
I think I want to go to the Mushroom Kingdom. I think we should go to the Mushroom Kingdom, check out what kind of spells they might have. If not, you know, maybe catch an enemy or two on the way. We did do a really good job clearing out the fort, which I'm pumped about. Pumped we cleared out the fort. Sick of these little asshole ash spawns. And you know what I have to be doing every time? I need to be checking the north gate or the south gate. I gotta check the gate every single time. If that little group of ash spawns is spawning in there, I gotta go for it. The money is too worth it, although it doesn't look like... Look at all of it! Look at all this crap! All of these, they haven't despawned once. There's so many of them. This is how many times this encounter has spawned in. And we've gone in, looted them up, gotten the XP, captured the souls. I can't capture their souls anymore, sadly. Pack Attack, first time you caught a stream, welcome. How are you? Thanks for coming by. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is why I love doing this series, though. It's just dumb things like that. What do we have here? Cold Cinder Cave? Could you imagine if I open this up and I die? That's the escape route for the prison. Oh, no shit. I don't really want to find out what the prison looks like here. I know you want me to give this guy my money. I'm not doing it. I'm not investing. It's too soon. We need another path of making some cash. I mean, I could... No? Well, I have enough money to just sleep in town and survive. And I don't think that the teleports are that deadly. I think we're able to survive the teleports now. We've gotten to a point where the teleports aren't so much of an issue. So I could find, you know, some kind of loop where I sleep in town, go to the alchemist, and try to make some money buying from the alchemist and reselling. Does that sound like a dumb idea? Am I going to do any special streams for the holidays or New Year's or take time off? I don't know if there'll be special streams. I think they might just be my normal streams recording and whatnot, but they might just happen to be in that time frame. I don't plan on taking a long time off. The only reason I go multiple days without streaming anymore is just because of a combination of work, working on a project, and doing all three is pretty tough. What is that over there? Is that a netch? Hold on, we got a battle. It's the dueling mages. We've ran into these before. We're starting to get repeats of the same random encounters. You go out there, fire lady, and let me... Please have soul gems. If they have soul gems on them, I will be so pumped. These mages are pretty tough, though. Lots of healing, a lot of resistances. See, look at all that healing. One down. Don't come after me. Don't you dare come after me. Good news is we can eat a shitload of fire damage. How is the healing that powerful? There we go. Soul gem. Damn it. Bound sword. Is bound sword a spell that you can just cast repeatedly and level up conjuration? Falling doesn't kill you, landing does. Soul gem! Hold on, I hear spindly legs crawling near me. What the fuck? Okay, it was you. It was the crackling of your... Okay, enough with the twirling. Makes me look silly for being afraid of you. I have to have the specific pickaxe to mine this stuff, right? I don't? I thought I needed the ancient Nordic pickaxe. Oh, that might be for Stalrim. I might be able to get all the heartstones my little heart desires, which we can then use to cast and bring in the dust Atronek. What's it called? Storm Atronek? Dust Atronek? I think it's dust, but they're really good. Incredibly tanky. All right, new objective. We're gonna stop back over here. I don't know if I want to buy that spell yet, but I need to collect the heartstones. Ash Guardian. I don't know if I want it, though. I've heard he's a real ash hoe. There was a lurker by the beach there. A lurker? Get the fuck out, really? Aren't lurkers like the tall, towering... They're basically giants, but they spit goo. I don't know how I missed that. I'm glad I did. Oh, it would be so badass if we were able to take out a big bad like that. It's always fun coming back to the Mushroom Kingdom. All the unnecessary noise the mushrooms make. You know, I've never drawn anything above a stick figure, but drawing this mushroom had to be really cool. The lurkers suck even on a normal playthrough, okay. Oh, I'm sure.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
What did I want to do first up here?
Oh, did you need something? So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Something like that. Banish Daedra. Bound Battle Axe. He has new spells. Bound Bow. Bound Dagger. Bound Sword. Conjure Ash Guardian. Oh, it's really expensive. Frost Atronak. I feel like Frost Atronak would help us out a lot. Frost Atronak is gonna be a massive tank when we get into the northern part of the map. Bound Bow would be amazing. Okay, we'll get Bound Bow. We're gonna go with Bound Bow. We'll go Frost Atronak for now, and we'll see how that goes. It's really strong with infinite arrows. Oh, what? Oh, that sounds badass.
Thank you for keeping
Petty Soul Gem, don't need it. Lesser Soul Gem.
I shudder to think what would happen if Master Neloth had found out.
I don't know what's worse. I need common. Stamina potion. Minor stamina. I can take things that aren't too valuable. I think if it's under 50 gold, I can take it. No, it doesn't, Neloth. Not anymore. It's mine now. I want this giant magic potion too. Stocking up on these is going to be really important. Very, very important. Just to have it on me in case of emergency.
Master Neloth was furious when the tower with
Why are some of them...
just seemed to happen
Some of them are stealing, some of them aren't.
How am I supposed to get anything done? I don't know, but I mean to find out.
Petty, lesser, common, greater, grand, black. Okay.
I don't know anything for certain.
I thought black soul gems and grand soul gems were technically the same, but the benefit of a black soul gem is there's almost no risk to accidentally filling it with a lesser soul because you have to kill a human.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Oh my god, if I accidentally just jumped down and died of fall damage. Don't stop. Don't put the intrusive thought in my head. That would be fantastic content though if I did just like willingly jump down and have to start all over. There's a perk with the conjuration skill tree that makes it a kill with a bound weapon. Okay, all right, all right. Well, here's the thing though. If I'm using bound bow, my fights are gonna last a while. Oh, I need to read the book. I probably also need the next conjuration perk, don't I? Otherwise they'll be too expensive. Like, they're not gonna be apprentice, right? They'll be adept. I have to get to 50 conjuration. Yeah, Frost Atronak is adept. Bound bow also adept. How can I see the damage? I want to see the damage stats of it. All right, we're gonna have to go cheese conjuration a little bit. I've been a very, very good adventurer, and I haven't cheesed conjuration. No, I know, Red Star. That's kind of a, it's an unspoken feature in Skyrim that once you complete a quest for somebody or you're considered friends with them, you can take low value items from them. They'll just give them to you. Base damage of 18. It's the same damage of, oh my gosh, it's the same as Daedric. Okay. That's very good. It's the same as a Daedric bow and Daedric arrows. That's very good. And plus, I have a lot of archery perks, so my archery perks are gonna buff up the damage already. Like, you said the base damage is 18. My elven bow base damage is 27. It's Orcish, then Ebony or Daedric when you have the perk. Okay, what's the perk? Let's see. Bound weapons do more damage. Done. Done. Give it to me. Ah! Jesus, man! Go! Potion of health. Whew! I'd really love to try out the bound bow right now, but I'm taking a lot of fucking damage. Okay, so those ash spawns came back in. That part of the map is not clear anymore. There's 3 of them. We'll come back later. Oh! Oh my god, it's such a massive upgrade in damage. I'm so happy right now. Thank you, chat. Thank you. You're all geniuses. You're all better at Skyrim than I am. Woo! Feel the power. Come on. Come on, I want to hit one more of these. Need to feel that energy. All right, we can come back and take them out later. Yeah, it is a good thing we increased Magicka. That was close. I took a lot of damage there. That was concerning. That was really concerning. I think we're gonna go back to the town. Let's cast Soul Trap on some dead bodies or piles of ashes and level up our skill a bit. Or at least as much as we can. Infinite arrows too, just summon more. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna keep my bow on me in case of emergency. Because conjuring up a tank to, you know, take damage for me, that's always gonna be objective number 1. Staying alive has to be number 1. But if I can deal better damage, oh, it's so satisfying. Just watching the chunk of health that one arrow took off of one enemy, even though if it was on any normal Skyrim playthrough, we got more. Let's go. Let's go. Gather the troops, baby. Let's see how this... Okay, you can't just dodge it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is very good. I just realized that gets rid of the bound bow. Switching. Okay, so there's the caveat with it. No, not the explosive arrow. I get myself killed doing that. Plus, that's just a waste of explosive arrows. All right, let's settle down here, buddy. We don't have to go all melee mode now. No soul gems. Bummed for no soul gems. Still, I want to just get the archery XP. You know what I would love is a crossbow. I think a crossbow would be awesome on this run. So can I just... Is that gonna give me XP? I'll have to double check. All right, hold on. Can I just can I cast Soul Trap on the ash piles? Okay, it's at about a quarter. No. All right, I think it only works on humanoid bodies. But speaking of humanoid bodies, on the other side of town, there's a dead Spriggan.
This is House Redoran territory. You do well to remember that.
Do we have a long-term goal? Long-term goal? Kill Mirak. The miner by the cave. Kitty, Izzy, you are the smartest person in chat. I crown you for the next 5 minutes as the smartest person in chat. That'll work. That'll play. All right, we're going to bed. Are we going to bed? No, we're not going to bed. Not yet, at least. I don't want to teleport. If I survive the next 24 hours in-game, congratulations to everybody who said over 10.5 days yesterday. Right. Yeah, what are the people in town walking by think seeing this? 100 days, so I don't plan on, I mean, maybe it takes 100 days, who knows? I just want to kill Mirak. Come on, give it to me on this one. Shit. Can I beat Mirak since I haven't started the main quest? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If I have to use a console command, we'll use a console command.
Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Come back if you're feeling thirsty.
No, I thought we just looked and it was, I thought it was 50. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's 50. Next time we level up, we should have archery at 60, but I need...
Let me know if there's anything else.
There's like 3 or 4 archery perks that I need to get. All right, the Frost Atronach costs a decent chunk.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
$312 gold. Ugh. I don't like being out of gold. Really dislike it. I gotta be able to bleed. Oh, you know what? There are still those 3 ash spawns that we ran into out here. Let's see how our Frost Guardian can do against him. Get the conjuration perk that makes bound weapons automatically fat. Nah. No, that's not nearly as important as I don't even have soul gems to fill right now. That's not nearly as important as getting my archery damage up, or honestly, conjuration and archery are really the two big ones I have to go for right now. I think I do want to spend some time chilling in town though and getting alchemy up. If I'm able to get like frost resistance will be big. Stamina potions, healing potions, of course, magicka potions, definitely. And we haven't even hung out with Reeklings yet. Can't believe all this time I've used the elven bow and I'm about to abandon it for a bound bow. Not that I'm complaining. They're up here. There's their little base of operations. What scares me is this means that burnt Spriggans are going to start spawning in again. I'm not looking forward to that. That's all nonsense. Alright, let's see how much damage a sneak attack with this bad boy does. Did I really miss? Did I really miss? Oh my god. Okay, it does good damage. They still can dodge. Way better damage than I've ever done. That is crazy. Except I just realized starting with the bound bow means I have to get rid of the bound bow and call it back in again. Frosty, what are you doing, Frosty? Frosty, you can't run. Are you seriously running away right now? What the fuck is the matter with you? I hired you for a reason, idiot. Do your job. We're running away from the fight. Oh, that's great. Crowd control attacks? Stuns? Immediate upgrade. Look at this, we're melting one of them at least. Just in one summon. Already down. Oh man. This is awesome. We're finally starting to deal damage. Fuck you. Sit down. I'm not gonna have that back for a little bit. I don't like using my explosive arrows. Such a disappointing downgrade to go back to the normal bow. This is a sick build. I've never played Skyrim like this. I love this build. Don't run away. Quit running away. Woo! Hell yeah. What? Oh, that was so satisfying. Just mwah, mwah. After all the hours of work we've put in to get this character combat viable, it feels so fucking good to just body a group of them. And what's funny is that fight lasted about 5 times as long as any normal engagement on like a regular Skyrim playthrough of mine. But right now, it feels like I just kicked ass. Now don't die. No, no. I will not let my newfound confidence kill me. I shan't. What I need to start doing is collecting every ingredient I can. Figuring out what the go-tos are. Someone help me out. Like, these are the most common ingredients on this section of the map. Ash creep cluster. Spawn ash are pretty common. Trauma root, I believe. Which ones should I be collecting a lot of that would be easy to just create a lot of different potions? I need to create a ton of potions. I need to sell a ton of potions. Scathe Craw. What does Scathe Craw go with? What should we name the Frost Atronak? We could just call him Frosty. Stay frosty. Trauma root with salt. Okay, all right, trauma root plus salt. Salt's not too hard to get. I don't have any right now. I used it all to cook my food for, you know, the next week in game. All right, you all mentioned that there's a lurker over here, so I'll try not to get too involved with it. Any heartstones? Usually there's a heartstone near burning trees. Trauma root plus salt. All right, we got a trauma. How much trauma root do I have? 4? Scathe Craw and Spawn Ash. I have plenty of that. I have a lot of Spawn Ash. I think this is going to be the first big dungeon we try to take on. This is a main story dungeon too. Oh, if we're able to do this. This is going to be so cool. I don't want to count my eggs before they're hatched, of course, but you know, if we're able to actually kill Mirak on legendary survival permanent starting on this island on level 1 on only our 3rd character, I will fucking I'll lose my mind. It would be significantly cooler if we did it on our 3rd try versus, you know, our 10th or 12th. It would also be hilarious if we got really close to the end and died to a trap. Burnt Spriggan. All right, let's see how we can fare against a Burnt Spriggan. There's also a loot chest right there I want to go for, so yeah, start with the Atronak, then go to the Bound Bow. Did it just die in one hit? Is that a prank? Are you jiving me? Oh, I fought it earlier. You can see all the arrows I put in it from before. Wait, that's the Burnt Spriggan from before. The one that went inside the jail. That's the one we lost. He went inside. How did he get out here? Frosty, what do we do? What do we do now, buddy? Tell me, East Empire? Oh, I was convinced that was going to be East Empire. Call 588-2300. East Empire pendants. Yeah, if I lose Frosty, the run's dead. No! Frosty! No! My boy! My boy! My boy has gone. He's died. How am I still playing this fucking game, man? How? The amount of hours that I put in the last year of just collecting ingredients throughout the map, and it never gets old. I mean, that's a lie. It does get old sometimes. This run has been pretty thrilling, though. You know what this run reminds me of? This run reminds me of the first Glowing Sea stream. That's what it reminds me of. Very much so. At least in terms of the amount of pressure. The Glowing Sea was still iconic because that first day was... It's like... The Glowing Sea, when we started it was like that last bell on the last day of the school year when you're a kid. That's what it was like when it starts. You're running out, you're excited. There's radioactive fog and more of them right here. I mean, the game is just handing me progress at this point. Let's go, bitches. I'm not scared anymore. Whoever suggested bound bow, although it was quite a few of you in chat, I fucking love you. Look how fast that was for one kill. I need to compare the times because these used to take so long to take out. I think I'm getting faster XP with archery because I'm finally doing good damage too. Feels like I went from 60 to 61 real fast. Ah, shit, wait.
No.
I'm gonna have to look around for the... Some of these are glitched, right? Some of these ash piles are glitched and I can't search them. So finding where the one we just killed is really hard if I don't get it right away. Damn it. Oh, we got it. Better not make you cry about missing school. Ash grass pod plus ash creep cluster is resist fire. Okay.
Modin Veleth, captain of the Veteran Guard.
I'm with you, L. Jones. The trauma root collection sound is very ASMR. It reminds me of in Oblivion when you would open up a rock. Or like you would open up one of those rock things. So a lot of people were suggesting the most common one was trauma root and spawn ash. Okay, or not.
Looking
What the
for any
hell?
Potions, ingredients, alchemical supplies.
Or was it Scathecraw and spawn ash?
If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask.
It's only worth 29. That doesn't seem very overpowered. Trauma root and... Oh, it's salt. It's salt. It's salt. Thank you. Thank you. What's the one that goes with spawn ash somebody mentioned? Oh, Scathecraw spawn ash. Damage. It damages stamina and magicka. That's a little underwhelming. But trauma root and salt. That's the one we want.
What do you need? Watch what you're doing.
All right, there should be a lot of salt in here. I haven't looted the abandoned building yet. We came in here on the last run, and we were able to find a lot of food. There's like bread and stuff. Honeycomb is restore health. I think. It's either restore health or stamina. Oh, come on, you gotta have salt. There it is, 4 salt pile. Wow, that's really all that's in here. I thought this place was clutch when I first came in. Bedrolls are owned. Looks like I still have to pay rent. Trauma root, salt pile. Poison of slow. Wow. Hold on, that's really good. I can use that. I mean, that benefits me so much, especially from ranged, but okay, I can't poison. Can you poison a bound weapon? These poor villagers continually harassed by a maniac who keeps bringing ash spawn into town, molests dead Spriggans, and steals their salt. Burnt Spriggan wood. Plus trauma root is another potion of slow. I don't know why I don't have much burnt Spriggan wood. You know what? Besides the point right now.
I'll give you this warning only once.
If you're looking for
Stay out of
take
my
a look.
way, and we'll do just fine.
This is great money at first. 65 for each one. What does she sell in terms of ingredients? Salt pile. I'll take all the salt piles I can get.
Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients. See if you're ever in the market.
Squatting isn't tolerated.
Retching Netch has salt piles. Actually, they probably have some that I can steal. I'm gonna have to steal some salt.
I saw you do that, you know.
Come on, rat. Fucking narc. My first bounty.
The best swordsman
1 gold. My first time.
You've committed crimes against the Dunmer people of Solstheim. What say you in your defense?
I picked up a bucket. Can we not? All right, fine. I'll pay off my bounty.
Wise choice. Now come along.
Confiscate stolen. What did they take that was stolen? Probably not a whole lot. Good thing I got rid of the salt that I just stole. I can't believe Teldrin betrayed me. This is bullshit.
Move along,
Love that sound. Never knew I was an ASMR fan until I started picking plants in Skyrim. Salt. You have salt, don't you?
Buy anything? Everything I've got on display, really.
How dare you not carry salt?
If you need
Back to 1100 gold.
Stand aside.
Gotta be a salt pile in here.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Salt. I'm desperate for it. Must have sodium. Oh, sodium chloride. No, dude, it's salt. Right, sodium chloride. Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah, Jimmy. We found some sodium chloride. Nine sodium chloride. It's a knackle pile.
If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Veleth immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for any potion? If you're looking for any... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
I know. Potions and ingredients. Potions and ingredients. All right, let's go earn a level up. Should I be putting it? Yeah. I mean, I don't need sneak all that much, but... It has been kind of nice getting, or having sneak. I'm gonna go refill my water, I'll be back. You can poison bound weapons? Oh my. It's over. It's over, Mirak. You're toast. He's done. It's game, set, match. Mirak is done. Ash Hop Jelly and Lunar Mothwing. Fortified light armor, okay. Did I not level up? Kidding me? This is taking so long. Car Shielder the General. For a great low rate you can get online, go to the General and save some time. Only real ones can memorize that jingle. How tall am I? I'm not on any dating apps right now. I was a couple years ago, but always in any of those scenarios, I'm 6 foot tall. Medically, I'm 5'11" 3/4. I know. But I guess if I'm wearing the right pair of shoes, 6 foot, roughly. It always blows my mind when I find out another content creator is really tall. Because I always just envision people that play video games as really short. It's just a bias I have. I don't know why. It just, my brain goes, oh, you play Minecraft for a living? Oh, you're absolutely no taller than 5'1". No, I mean, at max. You're cranking 90s in Fortnite? 4'9" at most. Now, that's okay, though. It's all right to be a short king. It's absolutely okay to be a short king. We love short kings. And we love our what's the word? Is there a term for tall women? We love our tall, I don't know. We love tall, badass women here too. We love short kings. We love tall badasses. We love everybody. Everybody's sick. Everyone's like totally sick and awesome. Tall queens. Yes. Why did I not just think, you know, the inverse of king is queen? I should have just gone with queen. Thank you, Chad. Keep me in check.
Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Still can't make slow. That bothers me a little bit. Ravage Magica, Ravage Stamina. What else we got in here? Somebody mentioned before. All right, what does Scathecraw go with that's not Spawn Ash? Oh, Luna Mothwing. And I want to say it was Ash Grass Pod? No. Jelly? Ah, it was jelly. Fortified light armor. How much is that potion worth? $40. Not great.
If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need.
All right, I want to, let me look it up real quick. What class? Hello, everybody. Hello, Prince Igor. How are you? Hey, it's 10-7 Hawkeyes going into halftime. My dad's got to be in a great mood right now. Let me double check how to get house in Solstheim. Or I guess Raven Rock. Raven Rock. How to get a house in Raven Rock. Start by completing the March of the Dead quest. So we have to kill General Falxcarius first. Great. Ugh. Falxcarius is going to be damn near impossible. It's close quarters. He does unbelievable damage. He does a ton of stuff. No, this isn't not leaving Raven Rock. This is a reboot of Solstheim, but I'm trying to beat the DLC Permadeath Legendary Survival. Yeah, we're not ready to take on Falxcarius. I want to have, before we even take on major challenges, I want all the archery perks. I want at least 60%. I want the next level of critical, and I want Ranger. Oh, which means I have to take the Hunter's Discipline perk too. Jesus. There's like 4 archery perks I have to get. Once we get all the archery perks, we're going to be leveling up at a good rate. Also, congratulations to everybody yesterday who gambled on making it past 10.5 days. I'm paying you out now. Congratulations to Team Over with 60% of the vote and earning thousands of points. I think it was like 40,000 points. 45,000 points.
Welcome to the wreck. Are you joking? You just rented a room for me. Come back anytime.
Let's get our 9 hours of sleep. Get up nice and early in the morning. Runes? I don't know if runes are a great idea, though. That's destruction magic, which isn't my strength. I'm gonna go health. We're gonna take health this level. And I'm gonna hit overdraw. If I can take 20 points of damage, I'm gonna take 20 points damage. Across the board. All right, we're teleporting. Hopefully it's a good one. Don't be the snowy one. It's the snowy one. It's the windstone. I've never been here.
That we might remember.
Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. All right. We gotta, let's settle down a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I do this all the time. But this is bad. We've never been here before. In the 15 hours we've spent in Solstheim, we've never been this far up north. At the Windstone. Rebel! Rebel, how are you? Thanks for sending your stream over. Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll play a happy song for you. Or a pump up song? Okay, I guess this works. This works. All right, everybody. Now here's the deal. Let me explain to everybody what's going on, okay? We're in Solstheim. We're playing on legendary difficulty. This is a permadeath run. This is the 3rd character we've been on. The other 2 died relatively quickly, but on this one, we're making really good fucking progress. We're at about level 18. We're going with the Conjuration Archery build. All right? Let me give you the lay of the land here. You've got Raven Rock. This is home. This is the capital city. This is where we buy things, we sell things, we craft things. This is no man's land. All kinds of fucked up in there, but we've cleared most of it out now. This is the Mushroom Kingdom, Tel Mithrin, where we can buy spells. This is the North Pole. This whole area of the map is beyond fucked, and I barely spent any time up here. There's a mechanic in survival mode where if you sleep, or not in survival mode, just on this island, where when you sleep, you may teleport to one of Mirac's shrines. Happens randomly. We just teleported to one we've never been to before, and we're in the north. We don't want to be in the north, okay? This is bad. This is not good. So we got to adjust. Immediately, we want to head south, though. I have plenty of food on me. Air is cold, so we're definitely going to see some negative effect from the cold weather. Well, we want to move south and hopefully not run into any enemies. Okay, I got to turn the music off and focus here, because I really don't want to die. I'll be very sad if I die. Also, thank you again, Rebel. I hope your stream was going great. I think I saw earlier you were playing with a shit ton of mods on and all that stuff. So we could go to the Skull Village. I don't want to go to the North Pole right now, though. I want to get out of the cold and back to just... I want to get back to the land that we're used to at this point. I'm not ready to explore this part of the map. We're not there yet. We got to be careful. Although, seeing as we easily made it back to this stone, we might be okay. There's one hostile enemy over here who tries to attack us every time, including a little rabbit. A cute little rabbit. All right, we got to get out of the cold. Shit! Get out of the way! No, no, not the bound bow. That's the bad play. I don't want the bound bow, but okay, I guess I have it. Waste of magic. Let's get our tank out in front. Woo! Go get him. Go get him, buddy. There you go. Tank for us. We're taking out this cultist. Okay, maybe we shouldn't. I'm cold now. Okay, and they keep dodging my arrows. Stop dodging my arrows. All right, my max health is going down because we're cold. We'll just see if the Atronet can take him out. I'm getting out of here. Back to the warmth. I would have liked to have taken out the cultist. Those are fire arrows. They're anniversary content. All right, we're back in the warmth. Feeling better. Did I use my perk? I did. I used it on archery. So here's our build so far. We're keeping exploits to a minimum here. I briefly did the exploit where we used conjuration on a dead body so that I could get the adept perk. I've done a little bit of sneaking. I've done quite a lot of sneaking, actually, just into a corner on a guard sitting in a chair to try and get some extra XP. But for the most part, we've kept things relatively chill. I've gotten jump scared a lot. But on this run, we have been completely, we've stayed alive. This whole area of the map is almost completely cleared out, too. but I'm just not ready yet to take on General Falks. Right now, I think my short-term goal is to grind alchemy. I haven't done any alchemy grinding at all, and I think I want to be able to make myself emergency health potions, stamina potions, magicka potions. They're all going to be really crucial as we get to certain parts. And I keep hearing noises and thinking something's going to attack me. Yeah, how many hours do we have on this character? On this one, 8.5. This is the third stream we've been on this character. So this character has 8.5 hours. The first character, we died at 2 hours. The second character, we died at 4 hours. And on this character, once we had 2 hours on this character, we had as much progress as the second character did after 4 hours. Ooh, but how is everybody? What was, I had to get out of there really quickly. Is survival mode worth trying? I think so. I think it's a lot of fun. You have to get used to it, but if you at least just prepare food, you'll probably be okay, because you can avoid cold areas if you're not ready. Oh, here, let me show you something. Everybody who came from Rebel Stream, if you haven't seen any of my streams or any of my videos, I'll show you just this one funny aspect of this run. So, this is what we call the Ash Spawn Graveyard. Once or twice a day, 3 ash spawns will pop up here and the entire town's guard will go out and kill them. So we use them for a ton of soul trapping, of course XP for the kills, a lot of loot. They drop a lot of ore and gems that we can sell, but they're just not despawning. It's just an endless sea of piled up ash. No, I won't do any like teleportation mods or stuff like that. We're going as vanilla as possible. The only mod I have installed is Beyond Skyrim Bruma, which, hey, Rebel, shout out the Beyond Skyrim team and people who make cool shit. You guys rock. That's like the only big one that I have installed. And most of that content is fairly vanilla friendly. You know where we can try and go? I do agree, though. Running everywhere does get a little cumbersome. No doubt. There's no doubt about it. If it was a casual playthrough, I would suggest, yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. Mod the game to your heart's content. But for this and what we're trying to do, I think it would be really, really special if we were able to somehow kill Mirak without dying the entire way through, starting at level 1, starting here, with not a dime to our name, only on our 3rd try. Sarvis, you're right, that's a brilliant strategy. They're just trying to pile up overtime and bury the town. Honestly, they'll get there. It's only been 10 days. Wait, actually? It's been 11 days. Fast forward all this ash by 12 years. That times 30 times 12. Town might be close to buried. Can you play it on PS3? I don't think so. Maybe? It could be. The reason why I like to do things mostly vanilla is because not a lot of players on console mod their game, or they might be new to the game. I don't like wasting all my spawn ash on that, but I'll take the cash.
Looking for any if you're looking for so you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
How are you out of money? What?
Remember,
go get a loan. go to your loan shark.
I've got on
I wish I could be a loan shark. Not in real life. What would you do if you had a kid? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a loan shark. Resist fire. I think there's value in holding on to the resist fire. We'll keep those.
If you need any supplies.
How are we at on gold? 2,000? I can dig it. I can dig it very much. Something, something, and that and such. There is, just around this corner, there's an enemy base that we attacked before. We cleared out most of the bandits on the outside, but on the inside there's quite a few. So I'd like to see what we can do in there. It was a close call though when we engaged them before. They're Reavers is the bandit faction. So there's a Reaver Lord right when we go in there. Really tanky, really annoying. But as long as we can get them solo, we should be okay. I don't want to roll in too confident though. I will be heartbroken. At this point, it's getting to the point where it's gonna feel like losing a dog when I lose this character. I can make that comparison. We've done it 3 times in our family. No, it won't be nearly that bad. Losing a dog actually blows. But I will be very sad. You're right, it's not the volcano. It's just constant ash spawn deaths. Is that a chest? That looks like something right there. I don't think it's a chest though. All right, we gotta be careful here. Okay, they still have low health from the last fight. If I die here, if the run ends here, it's most likely going to be a trap. That's my prediction. Wow. I cannot believe this. They kept low health from the last time we were here. And I'm dealing good damage. Do you know how many familiars died for this moment? Just a Reaver thug, so... The damage drop-off is crazy when you get rid of the bound bow. Kill cam? Oh man, come on! No, don't steal my kill! How? How? He's getting behind cover! He's actually played Warzone before. He knows how to get back behind cover. There it is. Later, nerd.
Worth every second. Please watch for traps. You're making me nervous.
Hey, that's the one thing I'm desperately looking out for. I am Certainly keeping an eye out. Look, I'll even use a torch. You know what I'm gonna find in here? I'm calling it right now. We're about to find Meridia's beacon. Deoxys, thank you. Again, seriously, really appreciate it. 500 bits. You, my friend, are on fire. Almost at max weight. Oh, I can only carry 2 more pounds. Yeah, we'll get rid of the armor. Cross your fingers for salt piles. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? I knew it. I'm taking it. What? What? Fire resistance 30%? Huh?
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath.
Can't do that. Can't do that. You know the rules of the run.
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
I knew it. I had a feeling. I've found it in that exact chest before. I think the last time we were playing, and I haven't found any dungeon chests at all this whole run. We're almost level 20. There's no way it's not going to drop. But it is. I am one with the game. Okay. So let me explain why that necklace is so big. Because we chose a dark elf for this exact reason. Wow. Dark elf has a natural resistance of 50% to fire damage. We went fishing so that we could pull the Denstagmer's ring. The Denstagmer's ring gives you 20% resistance to fire, frost, and shock. All 3. Another necklace of 30% fire resistance. We're almost invincible to fire. I can bathe in lava. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Am I hopping on the alchemy table real quick? All right, we can't go in that way. So this is the exit to the Bloodskull Blade quest. Man, that was a big win, though. That was a very, very, very sizable victory. Several enchanted items that we can disenchant for XP. One huge one that practically makes us invincible to fire damage. Obviously, we'll make some money. We didn't find any salt piles, though, which is a bummer. There's a boar all the way over there. Woo! People try to tell me I'm not good at this game. I used to snipe in Battlefield, okay? I can adjust. he would stop moving. Stop. Stop it. Oh, he found me, I think. All right, now it's not cool. The first one hit, which was cool. Yes, watching while asleep. I did. I once we hit 11 days, I finalized the gamble on it. Should have been a believer. I like to think that I benefit believers more than non-believers whenever we do a prediction. I can't believe we're putting out decent damage now. I can't touch the water. I have a buff from Neloth. It gives me 25 extra health. And according to everybody on my chat, if I touch water, I will lose the buff. Can you go get him? Please? No, don't, no, that's the wrong way. Well, come on, what are we doing here? Can I just get the bristleback's attention? Oh, sweet, I can make it. I'm a little nervous. This is uncharted territory. Everywhere else, things are pretty predictable. Potion of pickpocketing. Why would that be here? Why would that be inside of a boar? Oh, if it rains? Looks like it's about to get chilly. I'm not sure how to combat the cold. So I'm not going to hang out here for too long. Oh man, that would be the worst place for me to teleport to when I sleep. How did he break aggro? Go, 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 go! He ran right past the Atronak. Not used to that happening. That was terrifying. And those things move fast. Worst outcome for me is to just run into enemies faster than me. I didn't get a sneak attack on that. Go get him. Go get him, buddy. Stop running away. I need you to, like... Alright, I gotta get out of the cold. I don't want to fight bristlebacks anymore. They're my new fear. They're just too fast. They're gonna run through my spawn. Oh, that was cinematic. Potion of True Shot. Worth holding on to that for sure, especially if I can use it right before a sneak attack on a powerful enemy. All right, halfway to level 20. Somebody mentioned that this mine up here is full of reavers. I don't mind reavers. If we're out in the open, I think reavers are they're a good enemy for us to fight and grind with. I was gonna say grind on, but that just sounded, you know. All right, let's just take the boring, safe way back to town. Not sure where you came from. Ooh. Mirak is so screwed. Mirak doesn't even know. He's busy running his cult. Little does he know there's a strange fellow out in the wilderness. So I don't like that. I don't like this. Nope. Anything spider related, I'm gonna run away from. That just seemed like a trap. That whole thing was screaming trap. Feels so good to be back here. Feel like I'm back home. Howdy, friends. How are ya?
The finest weapons and armor. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I think we're close to having enough money where I can warrant a trip back to the Mushroom Kingdom and buy some enchanting XP. It's gonna start getting really, really expensive though. No. I'm not gonna make the gold ring. I'm gonna go make a gold emerald ring. I still have the one emerald. Hit it with an enchantment. I think I'll take the enchanter's potion before. Make it as powerful as we can before we sell it. I'm still only really able to fill common soul gems with confidence. If I take on anything that'll fill a greater or a grand soul gem, I'll probably get crushed.
Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it.
You stuck in Raven Rock too?
Have the gems respawned? How long does it take for an ore vein to respawn? Morning, Wicked-Do. Thanks for stopping by. This is your first time here? At least it's your first time in chat. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, she does hate this place. She's always complaining. Fortified two-handed. Why is it always fortified two-handed that yields the most? A lesser soul gem? That's all I have? I'm not wasting it. I could use the money now. I'll waste it. Whatever. I gotta make the cash. Oh, the soul gems in the house. No, I don't think they respawn. If you remember, I just forgot to clear out a bucket of soul gems that was in there. Although if there's any salt in here... Are they coming down here? I thought they were walking down there. Oh, you can get... I didn't realize that the fishing loot scaled. The sweet rolls look great.
Captain of the Veteran Guard at your service.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
This is restore stamina. I don't have wheat. I need to get some wheat.
If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need.
Want to buy just what you see here.
Amulet of Arcade. Yeah, I don't need that. I meant to take the Enchanter's Draft. Draft.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
I think I'm just gonna craft everything I can.
Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of them.
That's really all I can make. I can't make much.
This island's nothing but
Either you're here to get showered, the finest weapons and armor.
He doesn't buy jewelry.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I'd be on the first. Just what you see here.
I should have gone to the south gate, seen if there was an attack coming. There's always an attack.
If you need any supplies, you know where to go.
Might as well go check. Yeah, Wolf, this is the longest one. Been alive for a while on Turkey Stick. Old Turkey Stick is a force to be reckoned with. No ash spawn. All right, let's head back to the Mushroom Kingdom again. Yeah, Bear Grylls was in jail for a week. Bear Grylls accidentally committed murder. I forgot that's what her name was. Why did we name her Bear Grylls? All right, I'll put up another poll. Everybody who's on this stream, you'll be the only ones. I'm not going to forget to switch it back. I'm not going to forget to change scenes. But this is gonna be a long one. This is a long play, okay? $29.5 days. That's the new line. 29.5. We're on 11. Who is a true believer? If we hit 30 days, then I think we'll probably be able to beat the DLC. But the first massive challenge is going to be Falk's Carius.
Keep streaming until you die, lol.
What if I don't die? What if I never die? It looks like we're about half and half again. Thank you, Deoxys. Thank you. You are very kind. If you make an Argonian for a survivor run, have you considered the name Grills Many Bears? I haven't, but maybe I'll act like that was my joke. I'll make that my character's name and I'll pretend I came up with it. Those are going to come in handy. When we get to the point where the Ash Guardian is our real tank and our real line of defense, having as many Heartstones as possible will be huge. Hello, Pube Police. What happens if you send your computer to a country that can gamble and then sends it back? Does my prediction still count? Wait, hold on. What happens if you send your computer to a country that can gamble and then sends it back before the result? I'm not sure. I actually have no clue. I don't know how the logic of that works. Here's a question. Should I be buying training right now, or should I be buying filled soul gems that are worth a lot?
Have you seen Verona? I'm hungry.
I don't remember this quest. Verona? My Verona.
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Why don't you make your own tea? Of course, Master Neloth. At your as you command, Master Neloth.
What? Make my own tea? I am a master wizard of the House Telvanni. Other people make tea for me.
Of course, Master Neloth. As you command.
Finally, someone who recognizes my importance around here.
Don't like this guy. But I assume this person who is missing
Now, where did I
is probably off doing something very valuable.
It's nice to see a friendly face around here. Everyone else can be so grumpy. Yes, but don't tell Master Neloth. I'd have to give him your payment.
1580 for training is too much. That's way too much. I can get a black book from the quest. Have you seen Verona, Talvis?
Completing that quest gives you access to the staff enchanter.
Okay. All right. He too is extremely humble. Thank you, Deoxys. Again, 500 again. Thank you, Deoxys. You are you're like awesome. You're the best. You're the best. You're number one.
Not recently. Neloth keeps me very busy with spell research. Ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be quite friendly.
Alenia.
Take a look.
I doubt his purchase table has changed. Spelltome Revenant. Reanimate a powerful dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. Grand Soul Gem. A Grand Soul Gem costs less than 1 level of Conjuration. I'm gonna take the Soul Gem.
All right.
I'm gonna take it. It's worth it. To me, it's worth it.
Supposed to get anything done?
Reluctant Steward. Nelith asked me. She's probably somewhere around Tel Mithryn.
Part of the tower withered like this.
No, I'm not gonna take Talvis. I'm not gonna take any followers. I think taking a follower takes away from some of the sanctity of the challenge. I think it would make it too easy. Especially at the point we're at now. Wait a minute. No quest marker? Why do I have this equipped? As long as I don't get teleported somewhere.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
I agree, he's a dickhead.
That fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
What quests have we done so far? Not many. There haven't been many we've been able to do.
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me. It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there. So be careful.
No. I don't want to. No.
She left.
I don't want to deal with Spriggans.
Ago. She promised to bring me back some fresh blisterwort. Mafal. Cloak you.
Oh, that's right. Somebody mentioned that there's gonna be a Spriggan, like, overlord or something. Oh, it's all the way up there. It's in the snowy area. I see it on my compass, but not on the map. Did I see your pickup line? I did not, Ro. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting involved with something I shouldn't be. I really, really, really don't like this. I mean, like, look at the air. Look at the weather. This is such a bad omen. Oh, really? Another burnt Spriggan? Hit him with that stun attack again. Stop rotating, asshole. Douchebag, stop spinning around. Cosmichi, thank you so much. I've had a great week. Other than I would really like to make more progress on the next landmine video, which is the next upload on the channel. But I appreciate it. Thank you. What is my favorite video game of all time? Easiest answer for me is Red Dead Redemption 2. I love wasting my awesome arrows. They don't really even do that much damage. They look really cool. Come on. Don't die on me, bud. We need one more hit out of you. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Whew. Oh, that was close. Just taking at that burnt sprig and wood I've needed. I don't know if I want to go for this quest yet. I'm genuinely afraid to. The longest I've ever streamed for is, I think, 5 hours. I'm not keen on doing streams that are super, super long. All the Solstheim streams we've done recently have been pretty long. But that's partly because I've been having a shit ton of fun with it. And it's also, at times, really stressful. So it gets my adrenaline going.
One thing I haven't mentioned yet are soul gem traps in dungeons. They will one-shot you every time. Don't even risk it.
Okay. That's actually a great reminder, because those traps are obnoxious. Aren't they? They're shock damage, right? You know, it would be awesome if I was able to get to the point where I was able to get myself 3 sets of specific defensive armor. So like if I was able to have a set of armor that was shock resistant, a set of armor that was fire, we have the fire, you know, locked in, and then a set that was poison? Is there poison? Wait, no, shock, fire, frost. Shock, fire, frost. So 3. You have 150 plus armor rating on your level 60 character and they one-shot you. Oh, that's great news. I know you can take them out with an arrow. If you hit them with an arrow shot, it'll just knock the soul gem off. But no, those traps they're a pain in the ass. Right, at least give me a greater soul gem. If you're gonna be that much of a dick. Yeah, we have no shouts. Here we go. They're back. The army of the army of Ash spawns is back. Can we get some sneak attacks in? Of course we can't, because they dodge them from behind. I'm just so happy and impressed with the damage we're dealing now. But I think we need to go back to prioritizing our defense. We're doing good with getting our damage up, but I need some more defense. I'll feel more comfortable taking on other challenges if we do. Damn it, which one was it? Where was the third one? Is it back here? I lost it. It's gone. Back to the ash spawn graveyard.
If you find yourself in the ash waste,
Some are made to be immune to the arrow trick. Oh god. Well, isn't that fun? That's just joyous.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemicals?
That's right, salt.
If you're looking for any... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
No salt.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
I'm gonna spend the money on alchemy. And you know what? I'm not apologizing for it. Okay? I'm gonna take it.
if you're looking for passage to garden,
I need to make better potions. Simple as that. We're almost at level 20. We'll be there shortly. I think 1, possibly 2 more streams in the same vein, and we'll actually have an incredibly powerful character and be able to take on a lot more challenges. I think we're really close to opening up the rest of this DLC and making some crazy good progress. I wish it was a bit faster, but we're getting there. We're certainly getting there. We're close. I'm having a ton of fun with this. Did I just save and I'm saving again? Yes, I am. Why? Because I'm a Skyrim player, and that's what dummies do. We'll probably try to fight. If we somehow beat Mirak, then we'll probably take on Karstag. But I don't know about getting that far. I do agree a little bit, Augie. I think it's a little bit slow, but I think the pace is relatively okay. It's not too bad. But I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna watch the rest of my Iowa Hawkeyes play a football game. So let's raid out. We need a give me a good song. We need a where's no. Nah, not feeling it. What's a good raid out song? Okay, fine. We're going with this one. I'm gonna send you over to... Ooh, I'm gonna send you over to Kiwo. She's playing the new Pokemon game. Didn't realize Kiwo was live. Remember to be kind, be respectful, be nice. Kiwo's a friend of the channel. She's awesome. She's hilarious, actually. But enjoy. Go buy a couple turkey sticks. They taste good. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. I think this is the first time we've ever raided with over 200. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you all. Thank you all. I'll see you soon. I'm not sure if I'll see you tomorrow. I may be just working on the next upload tomorrow since I'm going out of town on Wednesday. We'll talk soon. Appreciate y'all. Talk later. See ya. Why can't I...